you're welcome to the Seazn show. You know my name, Chef Emefa. So I said, little bit sure maybe a Chef Emefa. I've been seeing this particular lady, but I wasn't having it. But just this Saturday, I came across her show and I was like, no, this is a woman of substance. And you know what we do on the Seazn show on Mondays? We project our female celebrities doing well in the industry. But first off, we have to know our dish for today. Today is very simple. We are preparing Kenkey with some pepper, a little bit of protein in there. You know I'm all about balanced diet, and it wouldn't be complete without us adding a little bit of vegetable or fruit to it. So we are going to pair that with some fruit, and with the fruit we are going to process it and then turn it into a juice. So today's menu is simply Kenkey with orange juice. My able guys in the studio almost say, Emefa, you have to do something for us. I mean, the first dish is for our celebrity crush, and then the second dish is going to be for us. So today we are celebrating two people. Let's see, maybe I might introduce them on the show. Maybe you've not seen them before, so what's here? So let's quickly check out our celebrity crush for today. Today on the Seazn show, we are celebrating Empress Gifty. So what's here? I know you've heard that song before. So today's crush is Empress Gifty, but then her real name is actually Gifty or Shay. Obianim say a friend Gifty or Shay, but to say the other friend, another friend, Mrs. Gifty, adore, no nice, no beautiful, no tantalizing. That's a video. I don't want to go there, but then we are celebrating Gifty or Shay today. She is a Ghanaian musician, a songwriter, and an entrepreneur. And then she's known for her strong fashion sense. When you say, anytime you see Gifty on your screens, you know that she comes with some good fashion sense. And she's the first Ghanaian gospel artist to reach 1 million followers on Instagram. Such a milestone, I mean, come on, worth celebrating. Now let's check her early life and background. She was born into the Opon and Anan families with roots in Ghana's central and western regions. And then she studied fashion, actually, so I'm not too surprised she's into a lot of fashion. Her appearance speaks a lot for herself. After training, she opened her own fashion school in Tema to teach others. And then before music, she considered a career in catering. And that is where I am centering, my focus on today, because with the show I came across, it was a show of her in the kitchen cooking with one other celebrity, Miboni Diana. Yeah, so over the weekend I saw Gifty or Shay or Gifty Adoye in the kitchen with Patapa, and their discussion, oh my God, I was just getting that gel towards her. So I was like, no, today Monday I have to celebrate Gifty on the show. Now she began her music, around 2007. So her music journey began around 2007 with popular songs like Aseda Fefe, Adom, Jesus Overdue, Eyewa, Jitumuse, Eyewa, and then the popular one we all know now, which is her recent hit, is Watch Me, Monshe Nya Irade Ebeyeme, and that one was released in 2024. Now she hosts annual events like the Resurrection, Effect concert. Now let's talk about some of her awards before we start cooking. Now 2025 Ghana Music Award in the USA. She is the Artist of the Year and the Gospel Song of the Year. Oba, I mean, you Wendy, Shay is no controversy here, but then yeah, Artist of the Year and then Gospel Song of the Year for 2025 Ghana Music Awards USA. She was also honored at the 2025 Ghana Women's Awards as Outstanding Entertainer of the Year. Yeah, that one, she deserves it. She's also a multiple Gospel Award winner over the years. That's VGMA, Foresight, and Xtra. Now to her current, affairs. We all know that she's currently into media and broadcasting, and that is the main reason why I gel towards her, because I really see myself in her. So let's begin our cooking as I tell you what I learned from her over the weekend. I'm talking on Saturday. With that said, let's start cooking. So we are going to begin our cooking with our orange, and you all know that orange has some vitamins in there, vitamin C, and that is exactly what Empress Gifty takes. So if you see her skin, she's really glowing, like she's really glowing. So if you want your skin to glow that well, especially on camera, just add vitamin C to your diet. So that's where we, so let's start cooking. So we do a little bit of washing. Now, note that vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin. When I say water-soluble vitamin, it means when it comes in contact with water over time, the nutrients, which is the main vitamin C, or scientifically, we are going to say citric acid. So what I say? So the main citric acid in the orange will be lost. We are going to lose it. So we don't have to expose it to water and air for a long period of time if we really want the nutrients from it. Now, because the back is a bit bitter, so we are not going to work with the back. I'm going to try and peel it. So back to Empress Gifty. I came across her cooking show and I want to start the conversation by saying, Patapa actually asked her a question on the show, and the question was about whether or not if she thinks the Ghana music industry is supporting our artists, and the fact that our industry is such a way that they will raise you. I mean, when I say raise, you will get the fame from the industry, and then as time goes on, the same industry will bring you down. And you know her answer? She was like, oh, Patapa, radio cramming. I felt her because sometimes, you know, you'll be given a work, maybe your boss will tell you, MFA, you have to wake up by 6, by 5 to watch this morning show. Many better now, one night. It's not us, it's actually the work we do. So I was very happy when she was honest with him. She actually didn't lie about that. But then back to that question, do you think the music industry actually does that? Personally, I don't think so. I feel like Ghana supports who is actually pushing his or her weight. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Now, let's take Wendy Shay as an example. You know, last week we celebrated Wendy Shay on this show. Wendy Shay has been in the system for decades, and we all know. Personally, sir, if I should cast my mind back, almost all of Wendy's songs, they are all hits. You can come for me, but that's the truth. That's the honest truth. You can literally wake up and then sing Wendy's song off head. Yeah. So, and we all know Wendy keeps saying that the industry wasn't supportive enough and she had to do this. But then 2025 has been good to her. 2025 has actually been her year. So, yes, the industry, Patapa is right to say that the industry would actually, you know, excuse me to say, F with you. But if you give us something good, we would also appreciate it. And yet, the biana obemaye, excuse me to say, here, and you expect us to actually take it. So the industry actually supports who, you know, is pushing his or her weight. Now let's go back to Empress. Let's see what she did in 2025. That particular song, the Watch Me song, we all know how huge that song was. We all saw what that song did. Now I'm going to add a little twist to this particular one. I know you all didn't see it coming, so I'm going to add a little bit of cucumber. Just to give us that green feel. We take out the seeds. Just a little bit of water. And then we are good to go. Okay, so as this is blended, let's tidy our table. Okay, so our juice is almost ready. Let's blend it. Hey, did I say blend? Let's sieve it. So you can either take it with the fiber, and you know fiber also aids in digestion, right? Prevents constipation and all that. So you can take it with the fiber. Okay, let's take it with the fiber. So it means right now our juice is actually ready. Okay, so we have a mixture of orange and cucumber in here. I'm just going to put it in the fridge to chill a bit. Now let's move to our main dish, which constitutes of kenkey with pepper. Now, okay, so let's start working on the vegetables. So, egg, a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of onion as well. No, you're not doing too much. So this will also go on fire. the whisk to incorporate a little bit of air and help the ingredients mix well. Okay, so our egg will go on fire now, but then in the interim, let's focus on our pepper. We are not going to grind the pepper, so we are going to blend it. Onions. I want mine very hot, so add just a little bit of water, just a little. Our pepper is ready. Back to our egg. You know, the back of cucumber is a bit bitter, so sometimes if you add it to your dish, so when you add it to your dish, it will make it a bit bitter, so it's advisable to actually take the back out. But I know you guys are going to say that is where the nutrients are. Yes, but we still have some nutrients in the main one, so it's fine. Okay. So because these guys didn't really tell me what they want early, so I couldn't get the exact ingredients they would use. So I'm going to use what I have here to do what they want for them. Now, let's get cooking. Ready? Now let's dish it. Because I didn't really prepare for them. Yeah. Okay, so this is the final product for today's cooking show. We have some fancy kenkey, assorted fancy kenkey. Okay, come on. We have some fancy kenkey with some fried egg and some hot pepper, orange juice, and then we have some Gari Fotor. So you know what to do. Just try these quick dishes at home and let me know what you think. The recipe will be in the description box, so just try it and let me know. But then before we end the show, let me introduce some guys to you. I'm sure you've seen them on the channel for some time now. They've been doing some, hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let them come and then we'll talk about themselves. Guys, help me welcome the tech guys. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. My kitchen is a bit small because it's mine. I wasn't planning to bring in anybody on board. But then, who are you?
All right, so I am AB and my counterparts.
I'm Dom. I'm looking at the food, so but my name is Dominic.
So can I, should I block it?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Can't hear.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we are the hosts for the OTT Tech Labs podcast.
Okay.
And also, we also stream on Twitch, Game Meets World. He will talk a little about that. So.
Okay, so the podcast is mostly about tech. So we talk about tech-related stuff and how to relate to our everyday lives. That's mostly what we do. The Game Meets World is a hub where boys, girls come around, have fun, we play game, we stream like Gen Z kind of thing, you understand? So no parental advice.
I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z.
So,
Oh, yeah. Me, yeah.
so before you go, just a little education. Just walk us through what digital footprints.
So, for instance, if you work in muddy areas, you leave behind a track of footprints so people can see that, okay, someone has been here. So it's the same thing on the internet that wherever you visit, you leave behind tracks to show that this is where you've been. So someone who has access to maybe your internet protocol address or something can be able to see that you have visited this website. That's why you have something like your history, where you see where you visited and everything. So if you watch Bonsam cartoons and everything, everybody's going to see that.
And also, I think one typical example is what happened recently with the Paystack, the Nigerian guy. Yeah. So his old tweets came to haunt him, and I've heard they've suspended him for a while to do some investigations. You mind what you post out there.
So does that mean you can't delete it?
Oh, you can, but you have to mind what you post. See, I think he has posted a lot, and he's forgotten that he did some posts in 2018. You understand? Yeah. So there are also ways to delete some of these things, and we'll talk about that on our show.
Okay, so where do we get to watch your show?
Okay, so on the channel, the name is OTT Tech Labs. Okay. So on the It's Fuse TV channel, search for OTT Tech Labs. You see us over there. Sexy boys.
And hungry boys.
And hungry boys also. Looking at the food, son, like.
Okay, just give us one tip from each of you and then.
Okay, so the tip from me is know what you post out there. Make sure you are posting the right content because it will come back to haunt you, whether good or bad.
Okay. And not everything free on the internet is free.
True.
Not everything free.
On the
like what?
If it is too good to be true,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Cookies?
Oh, no cookies. There are cookies there. Cookies are different, right? But if you've not done anything, for instance, for 5,000 cedis, and you see someone say spend away for 5,000 cedis.
Oh, I get it now. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. They actually requested that I prepare them some Gari Fotor. Au revoir. Guys, thank you so much for staying with me. This has been the Seazn Kitchen.